Hey guys, Antonio here today with more Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill. Today we're talking about chapter on imagination. So your limits are only based off of your imagination. Whatever you can think about, it's possible to make, right? So if you believe that you cannot do something, a lot of times you won't be able to do it. That's where your imagination is limiting you. But if you imagine something greater, something higher, something bigger than that, chances are that you can get something at least in between there, and you're not limited by your imagination. So there's a book called The Magic of Thinking Big. I haven't read it yet. It's on my things to do. But just from reading the title, you can see that thinking big allows you to probably achieve bigger goals, because that's what the whole book is about from reading summaries about it. So there's two forms here. Two forms of imagination. They're synthetic. It's combining old ideas in a new way. Think about the Apple computer. There were computers before the Apple computers came out back in the 1980s, but the reason why the Apple computers were so popular is because it took a computer and made it for the consumer. The regular average Joe needed a computer. Other people didn't think they did, but Apple proved them wrong, and now they have a computer. And Apple is one of the most profitable companies in the world. Creative imagination. That is when your mind has been able to make contact with this concept of infinite intelligence that Napoleon Hill talks about. And the only way I can try to explain infinite intelligence is when you have a hot flash in your mind of a brand new idea that seems to come from nowhere. You seem to be doing something, and all of a sudden, boom, this idea comes to you from nowhere. That's what I call infinite intelligence. He believes that these ideas are floating around on different frequencies around the world, and you can pick them up if you're on a certain frequency. Someone else might have thought of them, or there's this universal mind called infinite intelligence that comes up with things. And I'm still learning about it, but that's how I can describe to you what he thinks infinite intelligence is. So that's basically when you come up with something absolutely brand new. Think the airplane. Humans never thought of flying before, let alone flying faster than birds, let alone even making it so cheap that you can fly around the world in, a couple of $100s if you get a really cheap flight. That's amazing. That's creative imagination. It's not taking old things, it's taking a brand new idea. And creativity is a muscle. It's something that if you practice every single day by coming up with new ideas or putting yourself in situations where you need to be creative, such as drawing, being artistic, or putting yourself in social situations where you need to come up with something brand new to talk to people, those are ways to build that muscle. And when you blend imagination with a strong emotion, such as your burning desire for your goal, then it becomes so much easier to tap into infinite intelligence. When I was trying to achieve my last goal of getting a brand new position, since I wanted it so bad, I was able to just spin off brand new project ideas that I wanted to do that I didn't even have time for because I had so many brand new ideas, and I was only able to execute on the most important ones. And that got me into my new position. So, hope you guys enjoyed today's video on imagination. Please leave me a thumbs up if you did enjoy it, guys. If you want a copy of the notes from today's chapter, leave a comment down low with your email. Tell me why you enjoyed the chapter. Share the video with one of your friends, and just leave me a thumbs up, guys. It takes you about a minute and a half. And guys, as always, subscribe and have a wonderful day.